Hey Paris Collective, my name's Stephen Grindle. I'm going to be talking to you about the North Heights neighborhood in Joplin, Missouri, where we live. The background of our neighborhood is it was built in the early 1880s. This mansion on your left was the Cragen Mansion and was the first home built. It later got donated to Ozark Bible College in 1941. And so a lot of Christian Bible College students moved into the neighborhood. And that space has been leaving a legacy for the last 100 years. It then turned into a local church, and now for the last 15 years, it's been a nonprofit that does after-school programming for kids. So there's been a long history. Before my wife moved here in 2015, there's been a long history of Christians investing in this neighborhood, and we've just joined in on that effort. In 2015, when we moved here, we threw an ice cream social in our front yard and had about 50 neighbors come out. And the tone and the theme was that people were just hungry for community, hungry for events and connection points like this. So we threw another one that fall and had people bring soup instead of ice cream because it was cold, and had our first neighborhood meeting and just said, hey, what would it look like if we started to be intentional about making North Heights a place to belong? And that's what we did. We decided that we would throw 4 annual events. One of those events is Porch Fest, and that happens every year in October. Basically, we've got now this year over 30 bands on 30 porches. We've got 10 food trucks, about 2,500 people come out. Our first year obviously was smaller, but we grew. And it's been kind of a capstone event for our neighborhood. In 2018, we recognized that we had a problem of crime and abandoned homes. And a lot of our older homes were being burned down because people were breaking in and starting fires in the winter. So we decided to do an inventory of how many homes we had that were abandoned in our neighborhood. In an 8-by-8 block neighborhood, we had 56 abandoned homes. And so as neighbors, we decided that we were just going to take this into our hands and start to buy up these homes. And this is one of them, this blue home on the left of your screen. My wife and I rehabbed this, and it's now rented to a nice young family. And we've shrunk our abandoned homes from 56 to 28. Obviously, crime decreased. In 2016, we had 36 crimes a month in our neighborhood, and now we only have 10. So it's been amazing to see our work have tangible results, even with the police department commenting. Our latest project, we're working with our school district to advocate for our local school. We weren't able to save the building, the historic building that was built in 1927, but we are being given the space, 2.5 acres, to reimagine as a community park space. And so we're raising funds to have a place where food trucks can go. This will be the primary place where Porch Fest activities happen. A community garden, a pump track, playground, all kinds of cool stuff in this space. So last thing I just want to leave you with is we're a church of neighbors. We don't have a building. We don't have a nonprofit. We just are people who love each other and love our neighborhood. And we've seen a lot of results by putting our time not into a production, but into serving our neighborhood. So thanks so much for being a part of our sharing time.